base and hypotenuse. Pythagoras theorem says hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Clear? If there is a right angle triangle, means to say one angle is 90 degree, then we will apply the result hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Clear? And there is one converse of Pythagoras theorem. In this, if this result is given to you for a triangle, then we will say it is right angle triangle. Clear? This is the converse Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, if right angle is given, we will apply this result. If this result will be given to you, then we can say according to converse Pythagoras theorem that one angle is of 90 degree. It means it is a right angle triangle. Clear? Now we will start the exercise 6.5, page number 150. First question, sides of the triangles are given below. Determine which of them are right triangles. Three sides are given. First question, 7 cm, 24 cm, 25 cm. First of all, you will square all the sides. First side, let it be A. 7 square is equals to 49. Second, B square. 24 square. 24 square is 576. C square. 25 square 625. Then you have to check sum of the smaller sides is equals to third or not. If it is equal, then we will say these are the sides of right angle triangles. A square and B square. These are the smaller sides. 49 plus 576. On adding, we will get 625, which is equals to C square. So result is applicable. Hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. That is A square plus B square is equals to C square. Then we will say it is a right angle. Clear? All the parts are same. First of all, you have to square. Then check sum of smaller side is equals to largest or not. Clear? Then question number second, PQR is a triangle right angled at point P and M is a point on QR such that PM is perpendicular on QR. You have to show this result. First of all, draw the figure according to the given parameters. This is the figure. PQR is a right angle triangle, right angle at point P and Clear? Now we will consider the ratio PM, first and last letter upon MR is equals to, here we need PM because by cross multiplication we need PM here. So this PM is from second triangle. So according to this, numerator will be MQ. Now cross multiply. So by cross multiply we will get PM square is equals to MR into MQ. So this is the result we have to prove. Clear? First of all, you have to prove largest triangle is similar to smaller triangles. Then we can conclude these smaller triangles are also similar. Then according to our proof, we will consider the ratio. This ratio is by CTST because triangles are similar. Next, third question is same procedure. In first part, AB square is equals to BC. Figure is given. C. I will give you hint. This is a triangle. A, B, C, D. Here it is 90 and this is 90. In first part, we have to show AB square is equals to BC into B. Here we need AB square. So we need those two triangles in which there is a one side AB. In complete triangle ABD and in smallest triangle ABC. Similar part we will do here. So if we will get complete triangle and smaller triangle is similar, we get this way. Clear? Second part AC square. We need this. So for this we have to do first of all complete triangle to this smallest triangle, then complete triangle to this upper triangle. Then these two triangles should be similar. Then we will consider the ratio. In third part we need AD square. So we will prove complete triangle and this upper smaller triangle are similar. Here same procedure as we had followed in second question. Next question number 4. ABC is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is that triangle in which two sides are equal. Right angled at point C. First of all, draw the figure. This is a Now one AC square can be replaced with BC. So this is the result. AB square equals to AC square plus BC square. So by converse of Pythagoras theorem, angle C is 90. Clear? Next, sixth question. ABC is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle in which all the sides are equal. Side is given 2A. We have to find each of its altitude, length of altitude. Note one thing in equilateral triangle, altitude is same as median of the triangle. I repeat, in equilateral triangle, altitude of triangle is same as median of the triangle. We will follow this result. This is an equilateral triangle ABC. AD is altitude and AD is also median of the triangle. This result is only applicable in equilateral triangle and isosceles triangle also. Each side is 2A. This BC is 2A. It means to say this BD side will be A because median divides the third side into two equal parts. Now we will consider triangle ABD. We will apply Pythagoras theorem here. AB square equals to AD square plus BD square. AB square is 2A square. AD we have to find. BD is only A square. So I am solving 4A square. This A square will be shifted to left hand side. 3A square. Taking square root both sides, so this AD is equals to root 3. While taking the square root, we are applying the sign plus minus. But here we will consider only positive sign because length of any side cannot be negative. So we will write AD is equals to root 3A. This is the length of altitude. In equilateral triangle, length of each altitude is same. Clear? Next, seventh question. Prove that the sum of the square of the sides of rhombus. What is rhombus? Rhombus is a quadrilateral in which all the sides are equal, and one more condition, diagonals of the rhombus are perpendicularly bisect each other. Perpendicularly bisect means diagonals cut each other at 90 degrees. This is O point. Clear? First of all, we write down two proofs. First time you have to write given. Given is ABCD is a rhombus. To prove is sum of the square of the sides of rhombus. AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equal to sum of the squares of its diagonal. There are two diagonals, that is AC square plus BD square. This we have to prove. Now start proof. First of all, we will consider the triangle AOB. This small triangle. In this triangle, this angle is 90 degree. It means to say the side opposite to this angle is your hypotenuse and one side is perpendicular, one side will be base. So we will write in triangle AOB, AB square is equals to OA square plus OB square. Similarly, we will apply this result to all the four triangles. Similarly, we will write in triangle BOC, BC square is equals to OB square plus OC square, CD square is equals to OC square plus OD OD square in triangle COD, in triangle AOD, AD square is equals to OA square plus OB. Now according to proof, we will add all the four equations to then we will get this left hand side of our proof. On adding, we will get AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equals to, then add right hand side. In the right hand side, see OA square is 2 times, OB square again 2 times, OC square 2 times, then OD square 2 times. Then we can take out 2 and in bracket we will write OA square plus OB square plus OC square plus OD square. But right hand side we need AC square plus BD square. So how you will get this? OA is, what is OA? This is half of AC. Similarly OB is half of BD. OC is again half of AC. OD is half of BD. So replace each term by half of the diagonals. These two will be common. OA square can be written as AC by 2 square, BD by 2 square, AC by 2 square, then BD by 2. Now simplify it. Open the square and then add the terms. I will solve right hand side. AC square upon 4. Third term is AC square by 4. Second term BD square by 4 and last term is again BD square by 4. So we can say AC square by 4, 2 AC square by 4, 2 BD square by 4. So we can take 1 by 2 common. 2 will be cancelled, so we get AC square plus BD square. At the end we can say AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equals to AC square plus BD square. So this is the result. Here this is your question number 7. Next we will start question number 8. Draw the figure. Let's start 8th question. This is the figure. It is given these three are the perpendicular. This is your first part which you have to prove. See, to prove OA square, but there is no OA line, so we will BOD. So this is right angle. OB is your hypotenuse. OB square is equals to OD square plus BD square. Similarly, shift OD square to left hand side. This is your second equation. Similarly, third triangle you will consider CE, that is COE. OC square is equals to OE square plus CE square. Shift OE to left hand side. Now on adding 1, 2 and 3, you will get the result. So left hand side, OB square plus OC square plus OA square. Minus OF square, OD square and OE square. OD, OE and OF. Right hand side, AF square plus BD square plus CE square. Clear? So this is your first part. Now second part, we need AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equals to AE square plus CD square plus BF square. In the second part, this is same. So we need right hand side. That right hand side we will get from that if we consider. Now we are considering these triangles. But for second part we need triangle AOE, BOF and COD. Similarly, we will apply Pythagoras theorem in triangle AOE, triangle BOF, triangle COD. Apply Pythagoras theorem and then shift the one side to the left hand side. So I will write down directly. We get OA square minus OE square is equals to AE square. For BOF, OB square minus OF square is equals to BF square. In triangle COD, OC square minus OD square is equals to CD square. So on adding, we get OA square plus OB square plus OC square minus OD square minus OE square minus OF square is equals to AE square plus BF square plus CD square. Now see first part and this left hand side is same, so we can say AF square right hand sides are also equal. AF square plus BD square plus CE square is equals to AE square plus BF square plus CD. Here left hand sides are equal, so we can conclude right hand sides are also equal. Here, so this is your 8th question. Now 9th question, a ladder 10 meter long reaches a window 8 meter above the ground. This is the window and this is the ladder. Ladder is 10 meter long, window is 8 meter high. Find the distance of foot of ladder. So we have to find this AB. Apply Pythagoras theorem here and you will get the side AB. That is BC square is equals to AB square plus AC square. Do the calculation by yourself. Next question number 10th. A guy wire attached to a vertical pole of height is 18 meter. There is a vertical pole whose height is 18 meter, is 24 meter long and has a stack attached to the other end. How far from the base of the pole should the stack be driven so that the wire will be taut? So same figure for question number 10th. Draw the figure. This is the wire. AC is wire and AB is pole. We have to find the length Pythagoras theorem here. Solved by yourself. Next question number 11. An aeroplane leaves an airport and flies due north at the speed of 1000 km per hour. For this we need direction dimensions east, west, north, south. Suppose the plane starts from here. First of all, it flies due north to this direction at 100 km per hour. Means to say it covers 100 km distance in 1 hour. At the same time, another plane leaves the same airport and flies due west. Then it moves to west direction, another plane at the speed of 1200 km per hour. So another plane B, we let B plane covers 1200 km in 1 hour. How far apart will be the two planes after 1.5 hours? Suppose these are the distance for 1 hour. This is the 1.5 hour. We need this A, B. Plane A covers distance in 1 hour. 1000 kilometers. How much distance it cover in 1.5 hour? 1 hour this, half an hour 500 more. So 1500 kilometers. Similarly, plane B covers distance in 1 hour 1200. Plane B covers distance in 1.5 hour 1200 plus 600 more, that is 1800 kilometers. So OA is 1500, OB is 1800. Obviously these directions are all at right angle. So apply Pythagoras to get AB. AB is equals to OA square plus OB square. 1500 square plus 1800. 1500 square is 225 0 0 4 zeros. 1800 is 324. Again 4 zeros. Add 549. So AB is square root of this. 100 root 549 kilometers. You can further solve it by doing the prime factorization of 549. So this is your answer, distance between the two planes at 1.5 hour. Clear? So this is your 11th question. Next question number 12. Two poles of 5, 6 meter and 11 meter stand on the plain ground. If the distance between the feet of the poles is 12 meter, find the distance between their tops. Hope you all understand the statement. Draw the figure. There are two poles. One is 6 meter and another is 11 meter. Distance between the feet 12 meter. This is AB, C, this point is D. So we have to find the distance CD. CD. So from C point draw a line parallel to AB. This point is E. It means to say AB and CE are same, that is 12 meter. Now if BC is 6, then AE is also 6. According to this, DE will be 11 solve. You will get the distance between the tops of the pole. Clear? So this is your 12th question. Next, question number 13. Draw the figure from the statement D and E are the points on the side CA and CB respectively of the triangle ABC right angled at C. First of all, draw a right angled triangle. This point is C, A, B. D is point on CA. Here any point, D is not midpoint, it is any point. Similarly, E is any point on BC. So you have to prove AE, join AE, BD, join this side also, equals to AB square. This is already here. DE, join DE. Here, first of all, write down given. Given is in triangle ABC, angle C is 90. So to prove is AE square plus BD square is equals to AB square plus DE square. Now start proof. First of all, we will consider that triangle in which side is AE. That is AE here, ACE. In triangle ACE, C is 90. So Pythagoras theorem apply here. AE square is equals to AC square plus CE square. Similarly, we will consider that triangle in which side BD. So we will consider BCD. In triangle BCD. Here BD square is equals to BC square plus CD square. Now, according to proof, we need addition of this. So we will add first and second. Left hand side will become AE square plus BD square. Right hand side AC square plus CE square plus BC square plus CD square. Now, first and third term AC square plus BC square. According to Pythagoras, this is equals to AB square. So write it combined. Second and last one. It will become AB square, CE square plus CD square. This is CE, this is CD, and it will be equals to DE square. So this is the result you have to prove. AE square plus BD square is equals to AB square plus DE square. Okay. Next 14th question. Figure is already given to you. Draw the figure on your notebooks. The perpendicular from A on the side BC of the triangle. 14th question. This is perpendicular D. This is B. So we have to prove 2AB square plus is equals to 2AC square plus BC square. And one result is given BD is equals to 3 times of CD. This is given. Here we have, this is given. To prove 2AB square, 2AC square plus BC. So we will start from that triangle in which we have AB. So we will consider ABD triangle. Then we need AC. So we have to consider ACD also. First of all, consider ABD and ACD. In triangle ABD, apply Pythagoras theorem here. AB square is equals to AD square plus BD square. Now in triangle ACD, AC square is equals to AD square AD, that is equals to AC square minus CD square plus BD square. Here now we are having AB and AC, both are in here, but CD and BD, instead of CD and BD we need BC. So according to our given condition, replace the term BD by 3CD. TCD. So on solving we get 9CD square. 9CD square is 8CD square. Clear? But we need BC. This BC is addition of CD and BD. See, BC is BD plus CD. So BD is 3CD plus CD, so 4CD. BC is equals to 4CD. So replace it here. CD is BC by 4. Simplify it, we will get the result. 16. Now take the LCM, shift 2 to left hand side also. 2AB square is equals to 2AC square plus BC square. Note this step here. BC is equals to BD plus CD. BD is 3CD. So BC is equals to 4CD. Now here we had CD. So replace this CD by BC upon 4. Clear? So on solving here 2, by taking the LCM we get the result, that is 2AB square is equals to 2AC square plus BC square. Clear? Next question number 15. Draw the figure equilateral triangle. 14th question. ABC is an equilateral triangle and D is any point on BC. According to this condition, BD is equals to 1 by 3 BC. Means to say BC is 3 times of BD. And we have to prove 9AB square is equals to 7AB square. Here we have to apply Pythagoras theorem, but for Pythagoras theorem we need one perpendicular. So we will do construction here. Draw AE perpendicular on BC. Now we know in equilateral triangle the perpendicular or altitude is same as the median. So we can say this AE is median of triangle ABC. We can apply this result also, that AE is the median. AE is median also. Means to BE and CE are equal in length. So now we can apply Pythagoras theorem. In true proof we have AD and AB. So we will consider the triangle in which AD and AB sides are there. First of all ABE, then triangle ADE. In both the triangles apply Pythagoras theorem. First of all in triangle ABE. So AB square is equals to AE square plus BE square. Now in triangle ABE, AB square is equals to AE square plus DE square. Now here again, if to prove we don't need AE square, so replace AE square from any one equation. From here AE is equals to AB minus BE square. Now put this value here. AD square as it is, AE square can be replaced with AD square minus minus BC square by 4. This BE is again half of BC and BD is according to the given condition BC upon T square. AB square minus BC square by 4. BC by 2 minus BC by 3. Taking the LCM will be 6. So we get BC by 6 cube. You can take the LCM. 6 is the LCM. So 3 minus 2, that is 1 BC upon 6 cube. AB square minus BC square by 4 plus BC square by 36. Now here note one step. AB and BC both are equal. Why? Because ABC is an equilateral triangle. So to prove we need AB. So replace both BC sides with AB. AB square as it is. BC replaced with AB. AB square by 4. This BC again for AB square by 36. Now take the LCM. What will be the LCM? LCM is 36. Left hand side AB square. LCM will be 36. So we get 36 AB square minus 9 AB square plus AB square. Simplify it. 36 minus 9 is 27. 27 plus 1 is 28. AB square upon 36. Cancel it on table 4. Cross multiply 9 AB square is equal to 7 AB square. So this is the result. We have to prove 9 AB square is equals to 7 AB square. Clear? So in this question we have to apply Pythagoras theorem. That's why we need to do the construction. Then apply Pythagoras theorem in both the triangles and replace the term according to your proof. So this is your question number 15. Next question number 16. Draw the figure. 16th question is same as question number 6 of same exercise. In an equilateral triangle, prove that 3 times the square of one side is equals to 4 times the square of one of its altitude. Equilateral triangle ABC, that this is median as well as perpendicular, that is altitude. So we have to prove 3 times any one side let it be AB is equals to 4 times square of its altitude, that is AB square. We have to prove this result. So consider the triangle ABD. Apply Pythagoras theorem here. AB square is equals to AD square plus BD square. AB square, let it be all sides A. A square, AD you have to find, so BD will be A by 2 square because AD is median. So A square minus A square by 4 equals to AD square. Now simplify, we get 3A square by 4. By cross multiply we get 3A square is equals to 4AD square. Now replace AD with AD. So this is the result. Clear? Next question number 17. Tick the correct answer. Triangle ABC. AB is 6 root 3, AC 12, BC 6. First of all, square all the sides. AB square is equals to 6 square is 36 root 3 108. AC square will be 12 square 144. BC square is 6 square 36. Now which two smaller side, AB and BC. So add the smaller terms. AB square plus BC square. 108 plus 36. So we get 144, which is equals to That is your C option 90. Clear? So this is your complete chapter 6, exercise 6.5 Pythagoras theorem. Hope you all understand all the question. Do the questions very carefully. Thank you so much.